What's going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. In this one, we're going to talk about the early access for Modern Warfare 3 Season 1, the final things that you need to know about, what to expect on launch, the patch notes that we know of so far, and everything else. If you find today's video helpful or informative, don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you always stay up to date on the latest Call of Duty news and updates. Call of Duty ended up posting a new map overview. This is showcasing the new Rio map. This is a full little trailer showcasing of what this map will contain, the different types of points of interest and locations that are available within this map, the different angles that you can take. They also ended up providing different photos, and this is just a showcasing of what this brand new map is gonna have. They also showcase one new operator that is yet to release, and that is that one hooded operator that we talked about in the past. You can expect that once the update goes live, there will be a 24/7 playlist that will go live for Rio. They usually do this with every single new map. Anyways, now that we talked about the map and I showcased it for you, let's talk about this actual update. This is gonna be the update 1.37 according to PlayStation Game Size. They've actually added this to the database already. For those of you guys who are on PlayStation, you are able to download this usually a couple hours before the update goes live, so you always get early access downloads. And this gives you an advantage because as soon as the update goes live at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, you only need a playlist update and you'll automatically be able to jump in and enjoy the new update. Sometimes they also allow you to play them a little bit earlier, usually through private match or offline play. So for example, after you downloaded the mid-season update a couple hours before, you can jump into private match and try out Rio or try out the different maps and content. If there's new weapons, you usually are able to play them as well in the offline play. All other platforms will have to wait until 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, and that will be when the update will be available for you to download. And then once you complete the download, you will be able to play. In terms of the download size, as of right now, we have no clue. It always depends on the platform that you are on. Sometimes it's usually around 20 to 30 gigabytes. I've seen it upwards of like 50 gigabytes for people on Xbox. So it really depends on your platform, but you could definitely expect that it's going to be quite a bit of a file size. It's just how Call of Duty updates go. No matter how much content, with a bigger update or a title update like this, you can expect that you'll need a minimum of 20 gigabytes to download it. Around 1 hour to 2 hours before, we also will receive a new patch notes blog post. Usually that's what we like to go over and cover here on the channel before the update goes live. That will cover the weapon balance changes, the bug fixes, any issues in the game that they have currently acknowledged and have addressed. We know a couple of them consist of the event tab not currently working for players. MTZ Interceptor didn't properly get nerfed, so it's probably going to get nerfed again. We know the WSP Swarm, pretty overpowered weapon, the Ram 7. These are all popular weapons in the meta right now that they're probably going to adjust and tune. I also mentioned over on the Trello board, there's a couple issues with a Warmageddon vehicle skin having issues and not appearing properly in the game. There's armor plates not being able to be equipped properly. There is a squad HUD problem. There's crashing issues. There's also, on top of that, melee damage dealing a lot more damage than intended. You can't forget we have the Maelstrom dual trigger, which I believe is still disabled. There's also redeploy issues where the announcer doesn't call out when someone is redeploying near you. The point is, there's a bunch of different bugs and issues currently going on with the game right now, and these patch notes are going to come out tomorrow morning before this update goes live to cover everything that has been fixed. You may be wondering what's going to be available as soon as the update goes live, so this is what I'm going to discuss for you guys. Other than that Rio map, you also have a new set of weekly challenges, and that brings in one of two aftermarket parts that we are waiting for. So the first aftermarket part could be a conversion kit for the Sidewinder, and this one is called the Jack Thunder. This will basically turn this battle rifle into an LMG. The description says dominate lanes and hold objectives with this LMG conversion kit for the Sidewinder. Battle rifles that bring a large capacity magazine and ramps in fire rate the longer you hold down the trigger. And then the second possible one, this is not going to be a conversion kit, this will actually be an attachment, which will be Jack BRB. The compatibility will be ARs, SMGs, battle rifles, marksman rifles, and sniper rifles. It says go loud, this compensator borders on excessive, offering a phenomenal reduction to recoil while significantly increasing the muzzle report, resulting in an extended red dot on enemy radars. To summarize this, it will give you almost no recoil or significantly lower the recoil, but in exchange, the muzzle is going to be so loud that you will appear over on the enemy red dot map for a longer time than any other muzzle in the game. So definitely a high risk, high reward type of thing. One of these will go live with tomorrow's update because it's going to be the time that weekly challenges will be updated, and then the next one will be the following week after that. And then once you complete all 8 weeks, you'll be able to unlock the new Coherence camo. But going on to the next topic that we have, this is going to be new content that you can probably expect as well, and that is going to be the launch of the Boys event. We know that the Vortex event will end with this new update. That means another event should be starting to replace it. If I were to take a guess, I would say it'll be a minor event, and then the Boys event will start shortly after. I can't imagine the Boys event starting the same day of the mid-season update, But if it does happen, here's everything that's going to be available. The first thing is there's a souped up version of Kill Confirmed. Instead of dropping tags, they will be dropping temp V syringes. These will give you different types of superpowers. For example, Heat Vision is one of those, so that's going to be returning from the Warzone Boys event that we saw. It looked like there's a super speed one, and that's just based on looking at this photo from A-Train. It looks like he's zooming past his enemies. It might be one of the powers to replace the teleporting that we saw in Warzone, because it really wouldn't make sense in Kill Confirmed. And then the next thing is we have 6 brand new challenges with 7 different rewards. Here's what they are. Get 1 operator Heat Vision elimination in the Boys mode. You'll get yourself a calling card. Unfortunately, they don't show what that is. Deactivate 20 pieces of equipment using DDoS. You will get an emblem. Get 4 operator eliminations using the MTZ762. You get a battle pass tier skip. Get 2 operator eliminations in a single life with the overkill vest equipped. 5 times, reward a large decal. Get 15 operator akimbo eliminations, reward a weapon charm. Get 7 operator eliminations using lethal equipment. You'll get a double XP token, and by completing all of these, you'll get a mastery reward, and that is going to be the Boys Special LMG, which we do have a photo of, and this is what it will be. That's going to be for the TAC Eradicator LMG. If you guys recall from the earlier leaks, we had 2 different sets of challenges, one for the boys and then one for the 7. It looks like they scrapped one of them mainly because it didn't make sense that they were doing a boys versus the 7 event when members of the boys weren't even in the game, and they didn't add Billy Butcher or any of the other popular characters that were a part of the team the boys, which makes sense on why they scrapped that whole title, the boys versus the 7 event. Unfortunately, in the blog post, they don't mention anything about Warzone, so this may be multiplayer exclusive. Maybe there are going to be Warzone challenges you'll be able to complete. You just won't have a souped up LTM mode. We also will be receiving rank play tomorrow. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem like you'll get it at the time the update goes live, just based on the pattern that they did with Modern Warfare 2. Rank play would usually go live a couple hours later, so maybe around midday, 12 noon Pacific Standard Time. It'll be around then when it actually goes live. You'll be able to start playing ranked play, get yourself the rewards, the operator skins, the tabs should be available, and you'll get to grind out your ranks and everything else. It works exactly the same way as it did with Modern Warfare 2, so I really won't need to explain much. You'll be able to also get different Season 1 exclusive rewards, which means you have around 20 days to get these rewards before they get replaced with Season 2 ones. So you got 5 win ranked matches, you'll get yourself a competitor weapon sticker. 10 ranked wins, you'll get a pro issue gutter knife. 20 ranked wins, a scriptwriter weapon charm. 30 ranked wins, a built different large decal. 40 ranked wins, a MW3 rank play Season 1 loading screen, and at 50 wins, you get a MW3 Season 1 ranked veteran weapon camo. Anyways, for Warzone, as soon as the update goes live, you will have access to the new quest, so you can start getting your 5 wins in a row, or you can get 30 wins in a Battle Royale mode. They didn't confirm if the wins that you've got previously, so in the first half of Season 1, if they will count towards the season. I'm not entirely sure. If that is the case, and you already have those 30 wins, then maybe your first game on, you'll be able to start the new quest. They haven't mentioned it, so it may be starting to track as soon as the new quest goes live, so with the mid-season update. The 3 ways you'll be able to get it is either 5 wins in a row, the standard way. There's also 30 wins in a Battle Royale mode in the same season, and then the third way is to steal it from someone who's currently doing it in the lobby. And we already talked about the rewards, but I'll just give you a quick showcasing on what you're able to get. The rewards are usually adjusted every other season, so maybe around Season 3, Season 2 Reloaded, we might be seeing these get updated and changed with different operator rewards and different cosmetics you're able to get. Unfortunately, this is the only new content Warzone is receiving, because we had Covert Exfil as well as a weapon case, and due to feedback, they decided to not add it into Battle Royale, and will in turn make a brand new mode and feature those new items. But at the same time, because that's going to take them a while, they're probably not going to be adding that in the mid-season update. Maybe Season 2 will be getting this new mode. And for the zombie side of things, we have a brand new warlord that's going to be Dokkaebi. She's going to be available on the skyscraper at the top of Zaravan City. She will be using things like drones, turrets, a Wilson as her main line of defense. I believe she also has other things like breacher drones and proximity mines. That will be the first part of this fortress. The second part is actually fighting her and defeating her. They haven't mentioned what rewards and what you will gain from doing this, but unfortunately, this is also the only content that Zombies is going to be receiving in this mid-season update. And then finally, the new items that we get for pretty much all modes are going to be the 2 new weapons, which will be the TAC Evolver and the HRM9 SMG, which we talked about in yesterday's video. One of them, which is the HRM9, will be available through an armory unlock. The TAC Evolver will be available by completing one weekly challenge. It doesn't seem like there's a lot going on with the mid-season update, but mainly for the reason that there's only 20 days until we get into Season 2. So this is going to be a shorter Season 1 Reloaded than we've seen in the past, which makes sense to why they haven't added that much content. You can expect the majority of the content to be coming in with Season 2, and we did talk a little bit about the leaks that we have for that. Of course, when this mid-season update drops, there's also going to be other things coming out, such as new leaks that are going to be mentioned in the files. There's going to be new operator skins that are going to be coming into the store, and you can expect a lot more. So I'll be covering all that here on the page, but that's all that I have for you guys here in today's video. Definitely look forward to this update. I will be covering the patch notes tomorrow when it goes live, but it's been your boy Chizo. Thank you guys for tuning in, and hopefully I'll be seeing you guys back on the channel again. Peace.